Hey guys, yeah, it's been a while. My phone was being kind of a piece of shit. I actually film and edit all of my videos on my phone. If you can't tell by the amazing video quality, it's an Android. But at any rate, I'm sick right now. I should just get that out of the way, very nasally. But holy shit, 2017, what a fucking epic year for cinema. Oh my god. Like, there's so much to talk about, and I want to do another video, like, videos really trying to catch up just on all the awesomeness that was 2017. But first things first, most importantly, there was a Star Wars film that came out this year, and I would like to talk about that. Now, let me get the negatives out of the way first. This review is going to contain spoilers, just to warn you, all right? And I'm going to open right up with them, all right? So you have been warned. 3, 2, 1. So my biggest problem with the movie personally was the utilization of certain characters. Two, to be precise. There was Captain Phasma and there was Snoke, all right? Captain Phasma in The Force Awakens, I said kind of jokingly like, oh, you know, she's this episode's Boba Fett. But, you know, she was thrown into a trash compactor, and as we all know, it is possible to escape a trash compactor alive, so I was like, you know what, I don't think we've seen the last of her. So, trailer for episode 8 drops, and holy shit, there she is. Oh my god, she's getting into a fucking fight with Finn. That is pretty fucking sick. I really cannot wait to see that. Well, in actuality, in the movie, she pretty much doesn't even have a part. She comes in, like, at the end. Just for the sake, like, towards the end, just for the sake of being like, here I am, you thought I was dead, but I'm not, ha ha ha, let's fight, and then that's it. And it appears as though they killed her. She, I guess, could have survived. It doesn't seem very likely, but it's just sort of like at this juncture in time, I would have thought they'd have learned from like the whole Boba Fett thing. It's like, you don't like place an intriguing character like that, you know, particularly, I don't know what it is with a badass body armor that like you've never seen before. A fucking Chrome Trooper. A Chrome Trooper, by the way, whose fucking suit can repel, you know, the fucking laser beams. It's like, what? That shit's fucking insane, you know, but whatever. She's just a background character. She's just there to look cool and sell action figures, I guess. So that was one problem. The biggest problem was Snoke. For this very reason. Who the fuck is Snoke? Okay? Now, a lot of people who defend this movie too much will say, well, he was supposed to be the red herring. No, that's not good enough. That's not fucking good enough, okay? Motherfucker has powers that exceed Palpatine's, okay? This is a fucking highly versed dude in the fucking Force, okay? Where the fuck was he this whole time? I'm not expecting an explanation for the entire First Order. I mean, obviously they rose out of the Empire, but where was this guy? Snoke was just fucking jerking off in a corner while Palpatine was taking control of the galaxy? I don't fucking think so. And there was this thing on the fucking, I wish I remember what channel it was that said this, but they had a theory, which they actually had some evidence for, that Snoke is actually supposed to be Darth Plagueis, you know? Palpatine's fucking old master, you know? In episode 3, when he's telling the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Like, at that fucking crazy weird-ass opera house thing, you know, when he's like, telling, you know, Anakin that he could, you know, manipulate, like, who lives and who dies using the power of the Force and shit, which would explain why he's so deformed. Maybe fucking Palpatine thought he killed him, or maybe he did kill him, and he fucking came back. Badass motherfucker, you know? Like, a fucking very, very, you know, almost impossible enemy to defeat, you know? Really epic, really raising the stakes there. Nope, Kylo Ren kills him. Now, Kylo Ren actually killing him was kind of cool because, you know, he, like, fools him into thinking, you know, I see you striking down your enemy, or whatever the fuck Snoke says to him. And, you know, it's like, it's true, he does, you know, but he's turning the lightsaber with the power of the Force, and he cuts the dude right in half. And I mean, that in and of itself was cool, and it leads right into the scene where he and Rey team up and start fucking sword fighting all the Red Guards. Arguably, like, the most epic scene of the entire movie, hands down. It was fucking great, you know? But, like, who the fuck is Snoke? It doesn't make it, he can't just be a red herring. One does not just obtain that much fucking power. He had his fucking hands in this whole thing. Or he comes from some planet previously unknown and stuff, like, that is very well versed in the Force, and particularly the dark side. I don't fucking know, but a guy like that does not just appear. Like, there's who's the next really powerful guy? Oh, this guy. Wow, how come we didn't notice him? Good question. How come you didn't notice him? Because he would have fucking made chili cheeseburger out of Palpatine. And like, if they had revealed him to be, Darth Plagueis, all right, they could have still killed him. All right, the first twist would have been, you know, I am Darth Plagueis or whatever. Oh fuck, and then boom, Kylo Ren kills him. Oh fuck, you know, it would have been so much more poignant, and it would have made sense, and it would have felt like he wasn't just a throwaway fucking character. But anyways, I have been ranting about that, and I'm going to stop, because overall I really did like this movie. The character of Rose, whatever, she didn't like really irritate me. I kind of thought she was a little worthless. I do get what some people were saying, but the whole like side story about them going to the casino planet, I really didn't have any beef with that. A lot of people were like, oh, it didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. It felt like, you know, somewhere on Earth or something like that, just with weird aliens. And it's sort of like, well, dude, I mean, what do you think life on like Coruscant is like or something like that? We've only seen where like the bureaucrats hang out and shit, you know, like episode 2 when they went to that weird sketchy club where fucking, that weird shape-shifting bounty hunter was and stuff like that. That didn't feel very Star Wars. The whole sequence on that planet felt like some sort of a fucking video game or something like that. Like, there are many different planets, and they're going to look and feel different, you know? Like, it's happened all throughout all the Star Wars movies, and I think people should be open to that. Plus, as far as like the whole, you know, First Order not really being explained and shit like that, I think that the casino planet, it came the closest to explaining what it is. That, you know, you got this fucking planet full of these rich, elitist, you know, bastards who, fucking, you know, it's war profiteering, you know, they basically like, whoever's the biggest and baddest and has the most money, they'll fucking sell them weapons, and it doesn't matter who it is, it could be the fucking rebels, you know, like, they don't care as long as they get their fucking money. And when you look at it that way, you're sort of like, okay, alright, well that's why after they defeated the Empire, all this shit is still continuing. It actually sort of helped to explain things, so, needless to say, I didn't really have any beef with the fucking casino planet. Fucking everybody in the movie was great. Mark Hamill was fucking fantastic. Like, and, you know, even what they did with his character, you know, they're like, well, you know, that's great. Luke, like, you know, was plotting to murder his nephew. It's like, if you watch the fucking movie, Luke fucking, and you also have to look at where Luke is coming from, okay? He's fucking scared to death of fucking Kylo Ren, because he's seen this fucking shit before. He's seen what Vader was capable of. And I understand that he's the one who fucking, you know, released his father. But when he sees this uprising student whose power is growing stronger and stronger, and who, you know, fucking is turning more and more and more to the dark side, it's PTSD, man. Like, the fucking warning bells are gonna go off. Oh my god, he's just like my fucking old man. It's the fucking Skywalker blood. Holy shit, this kid's fucking evil, okay? And Luke even explains that he had the notion to kill him, and it was gone in an instant. It was gone as quickly as it came. That's the way he said. But, unfortunately, Kylo Ren woke up to see Luke standing over him with his lightsaber, and then proceeded to burn the entire place down. It's really kind of actually tragic, you know? And it's like, I thought it added a lot of depth to Luke's character. It was cool to see him as sort of the Yoda or the Obi-Wan, the person who had gone into hiding, you know, to train a new generation of Jedi. Speaking of Yoda, Yoda's fucking Force Ghost, and he's a fucking puppet again. And he's kooky, kind of funny Yoda. I've been chilling for fucking decades at the Dagobah system Yoda. He's nostalgic 80s fucking Yoda that we all loved. That was fucking great. That was a great cameo. That was a great surprise. And I was super fucking stoked to see it. Oh man, what a fucking treat, you know? In closing, like, overall, this really was an entertaining movie. It had its flaws. Yes, it did. But here's what I think happened personally, okay? And this is a very, very rare case, because usually critics will pan a movie when it doesn't deserve to be shit on. But in this case, they fucking praised this movie. They were like, oh my god, it's like the greatest thing since Empire Strikes Back. It is like on the level of the original Star Wars trilogy. It is like that good. And everybody's like, of course, all the fucking stoked Star Wars fans are reading this shit, and they're like, wow, dude, have you heard the reviews? Dude, bro, we need to go fucking see this tomorrow. They're saying this shit's better than Empire Strikes Back. The critics did not do it any favors, okay? And a lot of these people went in with all of these false expectations and were rightfully disappointed. I mean, because it wasn't a perfect movie, it had some flaws, but for the most part, it was enjoyable. It was entertaining. And then there's things that people were complaining about that's just like, oh, shut up. Like, when they drop the bombs out of the ship, there's no gravity in outer space. So, like, how would those bombs have hit the ship? It's like, okay, look, dude, this is a fucking galaxy a long time ago and far, far away where somehow everybody speaks English. It's a fucking movie, dude. Like, it's a fucking movie, dude. Get over it. It's a fucking movie. We know there's no gravity in outer space, okay? There's also no such things as Gungans. No, shut the fuck up. There are no such things as Gungans, okay? That being said, my suggestion, if you go in to see episode 9, do what I'm gonna do. Don't expect anything great. Expect a fun movie, expect a decent film, don't expect it to be perfect. Don't expect it to be the next Empire Strikes Back, because let's be real, guys. It's not. There will never be another Empire Strikes Back. It's just not gonna fucking happen. It won't happen. You need to fucking make peace with that, okay? You got some people working on these films now who are really fucking trying, alright? Go in thinking to yourself, at least it's not gonna be like the prequel trilogy. And you know what? Maybe you'll actually enjoy it a lot more. But anyway, that's my thought on the whole thing. Later.